So this week, I made a Vader's life. But before I get to that, I'm going to say hi to Waj. Hi Waj, how you doing?
I'm good.
Alright, cool. On to the Vader's life. Alright, so Vader, I'm doing a research project for health, and I'd like you to help me with it.
What? No. Why would I help you with that?
Well, because it's about thermal injuries.
Alright, fine. I'll help you. But it's only because you'd mess it up if I didn't.
Yeah, I figured that'd be the case.
So, what type of injuries are we doing? Thermal, chemical, radioactive, thermal, electrical, thermal?
Actually, all four. They have general similarities, and the treatment methods for them are also pretty similar.
Alright, what are we going to start with?
I was thinking thermal.
Ooh, I want to do that one.
Yeah, I figured that'd be the case. Go ahead.
Alright, so there are 4 types of thermal injuries. The first one is scald, and that's putting part of your body in a really hot liquid, like boiling water. The second one then is contact, and that's touching something extremely hot, like a stove. The third one is then flash, and that's a very brief instant of extreme heat. And then the fourth one, the one I experienced, is flame, and that's where your part of your body is exposed to fire, or in the case of me, on fire.
Yeah, and next we have electrical, and that's actually pretty similar to thermal, especially contact, because you are touching a really hot surface. It's just that for electrical, it comes from a current, not just something that's hot.
Yeah, and next we have chemical, which isn't really a heat injury, but it's still a burn, and it's caused by acids or bases when they get under your skin and they start eating away at it.
Next we have radiation burns, which aren't really heat injury, but they're caused when radioactive material, like alpha or beta or gamma radiation, gets onto your skin or clothes. It'll then penetrate through the cell wall and actually kill the cell.
Okay, what next?
Next I say we talk about the classification of them.
Oh, you mean like first degree, second degree, and third degree?
They're also known as superficial thickness, partial thickness, and full thickness, respectively. And I set up a whiteboard over there for this. I say we go use it.
Alright.
Now, superficial burns, or first-degree burns, only affect this outer layer of skin called the epidermis. They're typically red and painful. Think of a sunburn.
Now, second degree burns affect the epidermis and part of the second layer of skin called the dermis, and they're red and blistered and possibly swollen.
Now, third-degree burns infect the entire epidermis and dermis. They may even get to muscle or bone. And the burn area is typically white or charred, and no sensation is felt there because it's completely burned off.
Alright, so what's next?
Effects and then treatment.
Alright, so the effects come in phases. The first one being the emergent or shock phase, and this is right after the burn. And this involves the body temperature, breathing rate, and heart rate all going down. And it typically lasts for like a day or two.
I should point out that these are for third-degree and severe second-degree burns. Since first-degree burns are just sunburns, you wouldn't really experience these effects.
And then, following the emergent phase, we have the acute phase, which involves the breathing rate, heart rate, and body temperature all going above normal. And then the immune system also kicks in because, you've got the open wound and you've lost a lot of bodily fluids.
For treatment, superficial burns just need an ointment applied to them that'll increase cell growth, such as aloe.
Yeah, and if you've got a partial thickness burn, you also need an ointment that increases cell growth, but it needs to protect from infection as well.
Then, for full thickness burns, as well as severe second-degree ones, you need a covering to protect the dead skin from being infected. And then once the dead skin has been removed, severe second-degree burns need a new covering to increase cell growth, whereas third-degree burns just get skin grafts because all the skin is dead, so it can't grow back.
Yeah, and then after all the immediate burn care has been taken care of, the nutritional needs increase, and it's important to keep the person warm and dry. But you also need to pump them with a lot of fluids to compensate for all the fluid that they lost.
To deal with pain, this actually comes in 3 parts. There's background pain, which is pain you feel day to day from having the burn, and this is dealt with long-acting painkillers. And then the other 2 are breakout pain, which is pain you get from daily activities, like you accidentally hit your burn against the wall. And then the other is procedural pain, which is pain you get from changing the dressings. And these are both dealt with short-acting painkillers.
And aside from all that kind of background wound care, chemical and radiation burns also need to have the agent removed or deactivated.
Yeah, and then for electrical injuries, you also need to monitor the heart and the brain because it's electricity and that could affect those.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, cool.
Well, hope you enjoyed it, hope you learned something, and see ya!